Second pick for the New York Jets. So being that I had Sauce Gardner going there at 4 based on what Joe Douglas has liked, number 10, they get their pass rusher, Jermaine Johnson, to the Jets.
They need a wide receiver, so let's see. Since Jamison Williams is still on my board, pick number 10.
Kevin, who do you have at 10 to the New York Jets?
Jameis.
Great mind.
This is where I actually think there'll be a little bit of a run on wide receiver. I got the Garbage Pail Kids taking wide receiver from USC, Drake London.
The Garbage Pail Kids. No, at number 10, it's so interesting. Obviously, the Jets are going to be looking for a wide receiver. We've heard. I do not believe they're going to get Deebo Samuels. Everything that I've heard, it's not going to happen, at least at the draft. I think they go with Garrett Wilson from Ohio State, the speed demon, the guy that can run so many different, different routes. I think he's the best route runner in this year's draft. Give me Garrett Wilson at number 10 to the New York Jets.
All right, number 11, the Washington Commanders. This is going to be one of my weird ones here. They love to reach on offensive linemen. Or not reach all the time, but they love to draft offensive linemen. So this is where I have Tyler Linderbaum off the board here, number 11 to Washington.
CJ?
I could see Washington. I agree with Jeff that there's going to be a little bit of a run on wide receivers here. I see Drake London going to the Washington Commanders at 11.
Kevin?
The wide receiver run does begin here, or I guess it began for me last pick. Jameson, I see Garrett Wilson going here.
Jeff?
Washington has a great wide receiver on their team named Terry McLaurin. Speedy, where did Terry McLaurin go to college?
Ohio State.
This is where I have Garrett Wilson going.
I have heard everything that if Drake London, they love Kyle Hamilton and they love Drake London. If Drake London is still on the board at number 11, that's where he's going. They absolutely love him. I think Drake London will still be on the board. Drake London goes to the Washington Commanders.
All right.
At number 11.
Number 12 is the Minnesota Vikings.
12, Minnesota.
So they need a pass rusher. They lost Everson Griffin last year. I know they signed Zadarius Smith, but I don't know how well he'll fit the scheme. They love to draft pass rushers. So this is where I have Karlaftis going at number 12 to Minnesota.
All right, I have Devin Lloyd, linebacker out of Utah, going to Minnesota.
This is where I have Trayvon Walker going. I think at this point in time, there's been kind of a crazy flip, but he's best edge left on the board at this point. They go ahead and snatch him up here.
Jeff?
Yeah, Minnesota needs pass rushing help. He's still on my board. This is where I have Kayvon Thibodeau going.
No, he's not on your board. You took him to the Seahawks.
Yeah, you took him, yeah.
Wait, that's right, I did. I'm sorry. Then this is where I'll have Jermaine Johnson.
I, too, believe this is where Jermaine Johnson goes. I think he goes 12 to the Minnesota Vikings. I think he's a great pass rusher. They love those speed pass rushers at the edge. I think Jermaine Johnson's a perfect scheme fit. Give me Jermaine Johnson at number 12.
Actually, I'm gonna change again. Sorry, Speedy.
Yep.
Give me Kyle Hamilton here.
Oh, all right. Number 13 is the Houston Texans, their second pick. All right, so this is where one pick after CJ did it, I will give Devin Lloyd. The Patriots always love to draft a lot of linebackers in the top 2 rounds, and Devin Lloyd is a very physical type guy. He's kind of the mold of what they like, so I could see that kind of thing for the Texans as well.
CJ, who do you have?
Cornerback out of Washington going to Houston with their team. Trent McDuffie.
It's actually not a bad pick, CJ. That actually is a pretty good pick. I actually have Devin Lloyd going here. They do need linebacker help. This is where I would see Lloyd get snatched up early. One of the only first-round linebackers, right?
Jeff, who do you have?
Yeah, Houston, they need – goddamn, you can't go wrong saying they need anybody. Anybody drafts here is a legitimate chance of going here. But I think they need wide receiver the most, so this is where I'd have Jamison Williams going.
They need pass rush, and being that they get Stingley at number 3, Karlaftis is the best pass rusher on my board. George Karlaftis goes to the Houston Texans.
All right, number 14, the Baltimore Ravens. So this is where the run of the wide receivers starts for me. They've always loved speed guys. Jamison Williams to the Ravens, first wide receiver off my board.
I think that to the Baltimore Ravens, they're gonna be the landing spot for Sauce Gardner. So Ahmed Gardner goes to the Baltimore Ravens.
Kevin?
That's pretty dope. Actually, I'm gonna do the kind of the flip on that. This is where Stingley goes for me.
They need a few things. They could take Karlaftis here, whatever. But I have the Ravens taking offensive tackle, Northern Iowa, Trevor Penning.
Ooh.
Listen, Baltimore loves their defense, and they love their tackles. And to me, what he did at the Combine was sensational. I believe at 14, the Baltimore Ravens draft Jordan Davis, Georgia, defensive tackle.
Oh, Jeff, he's not going to the Patriots on Errol's mock.
Don't worry, he doesn't get there on mine either.
Oh, he doesn't get – no, he shouldn't. All right, number 15, the first of 2 picks for the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, Eagles love their front 7 players. They need linebacker help pretty badly. I think they go with Nakobe Dean here at number 15.
For 15, I have the Philadelphia Eagles taking Jordan Davis.
I could see that too.
Yeah. I was actually kicking around between both of these guys, to be honest with you.
Who did CJ pick for the Eagles?
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis.
Pig.
Yeah, look, it's hard not to like that guy there, to be honest with you. I do think I like Nakobe Dean more for them here.
Jeff?
Yeah, for me, I mean, they need a little bit of everything as well. They could take corner. They could take to tackle Jordan Davis, but that's not who I haven't taken. I got him defensive end George Karlaftis, Purdue.
At 15, they need corner help really, really badly. They're looking, and right now, I believe the best player on the board is Trent McDuffie, Washington, and that's where I think the Eagles go. Trent McDuffie goes to the Eagles at number 15.
All right, number 16 is the first pick for the New Orleans Saints. Jeff, you were mentioning Penning as a guy that's risen a lot in recent boards. This is where I have him going. John Daigle mentioned yesterday they're looking to replace Teron Armstead. Saints love going first-round offensive lineman. Looks like a match made in heaven.
I think they go wide receiver here. I think they're going to go Treylon Burks.
Woof.
Kevin?
Wow. I was thinking not Treylon.
Jeff,
All right,
who
ahead,
do you have at number 16?
What happened? What
He lost his list. Go to 16, New Orleans.
Jesus. Who knew he knew how to read and write? Good for him.
All right.
16. I agree with CJ wide receiver. I don't agree on the pick. I have them taking Chris Olave.
At number 16, I like what Speedy said. They're going to be looking for offensive line help. The best tackle on the board right now is Trevor Penning. We listened to John Daigle yesterday. He really likes him. A lot of speculations that's where they're going. Give me Trevor Penning going to the Saints at number 16.
All right, Kevin, you got your pick for the Saints?
Yeah, this is where I had Trevor Penning going also. I think the offensive tackle, I think that was the standout position for them. He's a mauler. I don't know. It does make sense for them in this spot.
All right, number 17 is the L.A. Chargers.
Don't do it to me, Speedy.
Yeah, Jeff, it just makes too much sense. It's their biggest need. I know you're going to want Jordan Davis for the Patriots. It's a match made in heaven. They need run defense, and he's a big guy that they need, and he's going to be a dominant force with Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. Jordan Davis to the Chargers. I don't want it either. I don't like the Chargers, but it's going to happen.
CJ?
I got Andrew Booth Jr., cornerback out of Clemson, going to the Chargers.
Okay. Kevin, who do you have?
These guys, they need interior linebackers. I just kind of think that's something that they're going to be really kind of in a position for. This might be a little bit of a reach for me, but I think I like Leo Chenal here for them.
Jeff, who do you have? Number 17 to the Chargers.
Who did he take? I didn't hear who he took.
Leo Chenal.
Wow.
Chenal.
That's
Chenal.
interesting. Oh, man. Speedy, do it. Just write it down. I'm not even giving my pick. Just write it down.
Okay.
Who's he have?
Jordan Davis. He doesn't want to say it.
It breaks my heart, dude. It actually breaks my heart.
It just makes too much sense, though.
All right.
I want that fat pig next to Christian Barmore so bad.
At number 17, obviously, I said Jordan Davis is off my board. And I know they need defensive line help. And I think he's the best defensive lineman. I watched him in the national championship. I love him. Devontae Wyatt, Georgia Bulldogs, defensive tackle, senior, goes to the Los Angeles Chargers.
All right, second pick for the Eagles, 18. So they went linebacker with their first pick from my board. They go receiver this time. They have to get somebody to make it work. They drafted Devontae Smith. They go alongside him. Give me Garrett Wilson for the Eagles.
I got Chris Olave, wide receiver from Ohio State, going to the Eagles.
Kevin?
Yeah, that Willis to Olave connection is going to pop off. So, yeah, I got Olave going here also.
Jeff?
Yeah, so the second pick for the Eagles, is that where we are?
Yes, 18.
18? Okay. Yeah, I got him taking a cornerback out of Washington, Trent McDuffie.
I got him at wide receiver too, and I think Chris Olave is a speed demon. He's a perfect fit right there at the Eagles. They love those speed guys. They have Devontae Smith, and now they have an Ohio State Buckeye, Chris Olave.
All right, number 19, the second pick for the New Orleans Saints. So very similar. The Saints also need wide receiver big time, and we've seen the Saints draft a lot of bigger body type, more receivers in the past.
I know a lot of us are like making the same picks. Like you have wide receiver here for the Saints. I just had it earlier.
Kevin Jackson and I are agreeing a lot.
Yeah, look, I don't know what it's making a lot of sense the way
so maybe when you lost your paper, it was maybe I had it the whole time.
Yeah, right.
CJ, who do you have?
We started off early.
All right, I think that the New Orleans Saints go defense here. I see them taking linebacker Nakobe Dean out of Georgia.
Kevin, who do you have?
I kind of like Treylon here, man. I'll just be honest with you. They need a couple of things. They do need offensive tackle help. I know that for a fact, but I think Treylon is a value here. You're not going to be able to wait to get him in the second round. He's not going to make it.
Jeff?
Yeah, like I was saying before, I already, Speedy's got him taking a wide receiver here. And he had them taking a tackle earlier, right? I had the wide receiver earlier. This is where I'll go tackle. And I love this school, Speedy. Offensive tackle, Tulsa Golden Hurricane Tyler Smith.
Yes, the official partnership of Zaven Collins.
That's right, baby.
On my board, I still have Burks going to the Saints at number 19.
All right, number 20, the New England Patriots.
Nope, number 20 is
Nope.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh, yeah. 21 is the Patriots. All right, number 20 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So they definitely need offensive line help, but we've also seen them draft a lot of defense for years. They draft very strange a lot of the time too. So I'm gonna give them a corner off the board here. I'm gonna say Trent McDuffie goes here to the Steelers.
Devonta Wyatt going to the Steelers.
Kevin?
I think they need safety help. I think this might be a little bit of a shock pick, but I think Lewisine goes here.
Jeff?
Yeah, they need to keep Trubisky upright here. I have them taking center Tyler Linderbaum.
I think they're looking at quarterback, and why not get Mr. Pittsburgh himself? I think the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 20 draft Kenny Pickett.